Hi guys, and welcome to this stream. I'm back home, as you can see, at last, home sweet home. I had quite a tough time at the weekend. I think some of you might know. I was playing in the Forencial alongside Simon, and others, of course, David Howell, etc., etc. And we had an absolute nightmare. I'll talk a bit more about it in a second. Then before that was, of course, Reykjavik. And now I'm home, but not for long. I just got home 2 nights ago. I'm off again in the morning to play in the French league. First of all, maybe just let me know if you can hear me, because I think I tried a different mic. So I just want to make sure you can actually hear me as well as see me. So just let me know. And hi to everyone who's in the chat. True, if I see Asios and Ginger GM. Yeah, so I was just speaking of the Ginger GM. Well, we were playing in the Forencial this weekend, and we had high hopes to get the Cheddleton's first ever title. So final weekend is 3 matches. Okay, and the sound is good, so I'll try and get one stream done today without any technical glitches. We'll see how that goes in a second. But yeah, so we were playing the last 3 rounds of the season. The Forencial is 11 rounds, and we'd done extremely well throughout the season. I think when I recorded my first vlog, which if you haven't seen it, head to my YouTube channel. I did my very first vlog at the weekend. It was pretty random. I've already started filming the second one, so hopefully a lot more to come. But yeah, I think when I was filming the vlog, I didn't realize just how horrible it was, because I think the first 8 rounds of the season, the first 8 matches, I think we'd only dropped 2 individual losses. So we only had 2 losses out of 80 games. I mean, this is 8 boards. What am I saying? 8 boards, 8 rounds, so that's 64, sorry. But I think we only had 1 or 2 losses, and someone is calling me. This is really annoying. I get this scam number calling me from England, and they've been doing this for weeks. And yesterday was the first time I picked up, and I was like, who are you? And they were some financial markets. And I said, could you please remove my number from your list? But it seems like they didn't. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I think we only lost 1 or 2 games out of 64. And then we went on to lose. I didn't have the heart to look up how many we lost in the final weekend, but I lost all 3. So 3 out of 3. So did Ezra. I mean, it was just an all-round disaster. And we had our strongest team ever. We had on top board David Howell, but we also had Niels Gwendelius and Ivan Sokolov. So yeah, just a total disaster. Let me just see, yeah. And yeah, but there you go. We will be back next week. Hi to all of you in the chat. Dai Gower is asking if Simon's in my team. He is indeed. He's a great teammate, of course, but he's caused one or the other heart attack as well. Yeah, I've just started jumping Jackson. Just started 5 minutes ago. I'm planning to go for about 2 hours. This is maybe a good time to talk about what I intend to do. The plan is so for me to play on Lichess, and you can find me there. My handle is just Fiona. And basically the first hour I'll just take challenges from you guys. And then the second hour I want to create my own tournament. I've never done this. And once again, thanks to Asios for his help earlier and maybe a bit later. I think what I'll do now is I will try to set up the tournament. Let me see. Well, that's not what I want to do, is it? Why do these things always happen at the worst possible time? Let me see, what am I doing? That's not what you want to see. You don't want to see my XSplit. Let me remove that. This always happens to me. I spend hours in the morning preparing stuff, and then when it comes to the time, then I just doesn't work. So I'll have to do this again manually while you guys watch me. Not what I had in mind, but there we go. Let me quickly do this. Okay. I'd so nicely cut this out earlier today, so you will see my amazing XSplit skills now, which are nowhere near what I'd like them to be. I don't understand why. I mean, I always test this just before I start, and it works fine, and then I start and just... So let me remove this quickly. Let me cut a bit on the right and a bit on the left. Quite a bit on the left, I think. Whoa. Okay, and now drag this over. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, I'm sure someday I'll come totally prepared. But as I said, I mean, I actually did quite a bit of preparing earlier, but just doesn't seem to want to let me do what... Okay, almost there now. Just let me make sure I have the alert buttons on top where they should be. Almost done. Okay. Okay, and I think now this is fitting nicely. So basically what I did prepare, if I click on a game here, let's say, I think this is the view we'll get later when I'm playing. And let me just quickly check in on the chat as well. Okay, so basically I thought this is one possible view. I think this is what most people do. And then the other one, and this is gone as well, I'm going to... This is unbelievable. Let me see. So what if I do this? Okay, so at least this is working. I don't get it. Why isn't this what it's supposed to be? Okay, let me remove that. I mean, as I said, this always bloody happens, but yeah, I just started using XSplit and all that stuff a while back. So let me just get this last thing set up, and then we're good to go. I really need to look into this, why when I'm offline everything's working fine, and then as soon as I start, bam. Okay, now let me drag this here. So basically this was the other thing I'd sort of set up, except it's now... Oh, let's do it like this. Yeah, so this was the other view. I don't know which one you prefer, just the full view or the board view, let me know. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and set up a tournament. Less complain and more play. Okay, so let me try and create a tournament. I think I just looked into how to do this earlier today. So fingers crossed it's going to work. So let's see. We'll play standard. Time control, I thought 3 minutes. Duration 1 hour. And time before the tournament starts, let's call it 45 minutes. So I'll just wait for 3 minutes. I'm a bit OCD like that sometimes. Will it be rated? Yeah, I think so. I have 3 minutes now, so let me know your thoughts in the chat. Rated, time control, what do you guys think is best? And also, because I'm such a... One very last thing here. Okay. Yeah, 3 plus 2 seems to be winning the vote, so let's do that. 15 seconds. I heard of this hyper bullet thing, but I mean, I struggle to even play normal bullet, so hyper bullet probably not for me. But let's go for 3 plus 2 then. Okay, different opinions. How about 3 plus 1? Does that even make sense? Yeah, 45 minutes before the tournament starts is intended. I wanted to start at 9. Exactly. And hi to Anton. Good to see you. Okay, 3 plus 2. Let's do it. 3 plus 2 has won the vote. There's still 2 minutes to go. I'll see if there's some more opinions. Yeah, what else before I start playing? So before I was at the Forencial, which I don't really want to talk about much more. I was doing commentary in Reykjavik, which was, as usual, a lot of fun. It's always great to see the people there. I love Iceland. I loved Icelandic people. But my commentary, I don't know. I mean, of course, doing commentary with Simon is always fun. And let me just see one last. Okay, I was literally just about to say I wonder if my alerts work, but good to see they are working. I mean, working with Simon is always a lot of fun, but I wasn't too satisfied with some of the work I did. For example, my interviews. If you go to YouTube and check out chess.com YouTube channel, you'll see my interview with Anish Giri. I got a lot of backlash, a lot of people saying I look extremely bored, and I can see their point. When I looked at the video, I'm like, this is really terrible. So a lot to be worked on. So I have all these great plans. I really want to start working on my chess now. Tired of being a patzer, and I also hope that my next commentary gig, I'll give that some thought. I will be commentating at the Isle of Man tournament later this year, and let me just create this tournament now.
Love streams.
Thank you so very much for the donation, Zernik. So let me just create the tournament first, and then I'll make sure. Okay, I've never done this before. Blah blah blah. Have I created the tournament already? It looks like there's a timer. So Zernix, thank you so much for your donation. Now let me make sure it actually shows up. What if I go here? Okay, you'll show up here, but I wanted to do the other one. Make a new one. No, Johnny DJ, that is intended. For the first hour, I just wanted to basically warm up, play some random guys against you, some variants, and give you guys the time to register. So we will start the tournament at 9. One last thing I wanted to look at. I didn't get any donations last time, so let me just see if I can get this to work. The other donation train, and then I promise once I'm done with that, I will actually start playing. So just give me 1 second. Okay. It's not so easy, all this stuff. I'm sure at some point I'll get the nick of it all, but as I said, just starting out now. Also today I'm not I don't have any time constraints, so I know we're wasting some time now, but I might just go a bit longer than 2 hours. We'll see. What am I even looking for? Twitch alerts, session donators. Doesn't seem to work. I'm not sure why I can never get this to work, but then we'll do it this way. And that is if my XSplit responds. I hope. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I can't get the other donation bar to work, so I'll go for this one, meaning the guys who donated to me in the past will also get some more credit. More importantly, what kind of wine will you drink? That's a good question. Let me just... I am getting some challenge. Yeah, do keep the challenges coming because I will start playing shortly. What I'm going to drink tonight... what I'm going to drink tonight is this. A lovely glass of water. Tap water as well, because my parents are not home. I couldn't even, like, there was nothing in the house. I couldn't even find any water. I found a bottle of port. I was looking at what my dad had in the kitchen, but I thought I went out for some drinks last night with my friends to watch Champions League. And then after the football, we were on the verge of going to bed. I was just giving my best friend Tom a lift home. And then as we were almost home, we drove past this interesting looking place, and we were like, okay, let's have one last drink. And actually, I thought I'll show you some photos of last night, of where we ended up. It was pretty random. So this is the place we ended up in. And as you know, I'm usually a wine drinker. They had quite a big wine selection. And what is funny is they had this thing, which I'd never seen before. So at the bar, you buy a wine card, and then, as you can see, you insert the card, you place your glass, you press the button, and so they have all these wines there on display, and you can basically choose which one you want and which amount, so which is quite nice, because it means that you can taste different wines before making up your mind about which ones you want. So yeah, no drinking tonight. The other reason I'm not drinking tonight is because I'm playing chess again tomorrow. I am playing in the French Women's League off quite early. I mean, I have to get a train at 10 AM, which for me is incredibly early. So once I'm done with the stream, I'll just finish packing and go off to bed. And no, I wasn't driving and drinking. I later left my car. And Francis, oh, thank you so much for the donation. Too kind, you guys. Very, very kind. And I think it's now time to start playing. I see 10 people have signed up to the tournament already, which is great. So I'm looking forward to that. And for now, let me see. I'm hoping for some variants. Racing Kings, is that the one? I think Racing Kings I tried once and it was a total disaster. Okay, so let me, if you want to play me, do send me. I think for the first hours I'd prefer to play mostly variants. So I'll focus on standard chess in the second hour for the tournament. How much were the drinks? Well, the drinks were very cheap suddenly after Iceland. I think when you come back from Iceland, the drinks always seem cheap for you. I also, well, since you're asking, I can show you this last photo. Oh, I didn't actually. Did I not upload it? Okay, so let me just add it of what we were having. Let me do that. They also had some sort of snacks. So this is what we got. I got my usual a glass of white wine, my friend had a beer, and then we got the snack platter, and the total for all of this was 11 euros. So compared to Iceland, I thought that was brilliant. Yeah, what else? Drink? Well, actually, if I get more donations, they will not go towards drinks. I know when I'm with Simon, we tend to talk about drinks a lot, but I don't actually drink very much in my spare time at all. So if I get more donations, they will go towards sending me to some tournaments. I will be playing after the French Women's League. I'm actually off on holidays, a family holiday on Monday, which I'm very much looking forward to. And then I will be playing. I have a tough month coming up in starting from mid-May. I will play the French League. But let me start a game while I talk to you guys. This isn't a talk show after all. Okay, King of the Hill, 1 minute. Okay, I played 3+2, 3 check. Just need to remember that it is actually 3 checks, something I failed to do last time. Can you guys see the clock? Yep, okay, all good. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, that I have 2 big tournaments coming up. So any donations will go towards that. I don't want to drink quite as much in the future. I checked my Iceland bill the other day, and I was in for a bit of a shock, because what happens there, since they don't use euros, I just pay everything by Visa card, and then when I got back, I checked what the damage was, and I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to think about it. Someone's asking for the link to the tournament. How do I actually do that? Let me see. I lost my tournament. If someone in the chat has the link to the tournament, if you could post it, that'd be brilliant. How did Team Cheddleton do? Ask G Dog. Yeah, I talked about this earlier. Not sure I want to talk about it again. We had a total collapse. I'm not actually sure what happened. I think it didn't help that Simon, Niels, and us were just coming straight from Reykjavik, and also Niels and I were flying in just the morning of the first round, and our flight got 2 hours delayed. So we missed our train connection. We had to get a taxi. We arrived at the venue half an hour into the round. Luckily, the default time is 1 hour, but yeah, not great conditions to play in, having played in Reykjavik, and then coming straight from the airport from a delayed flight. So that was a bit of a nightmare, but still not an excuse for just how badly we did. Octuna, yes, I am from Luxembourg. Actually home in Luxembourg right now as we speak. I think this game is looking excellent for me. I'm not sure what he can even do, because if he does something about the knight, I'll just take on f7, play knight e5, and queen somewhere. So this game, I think, is going quite well for me. Yeah, and again, if you missed the start of the show, starting at 9 my time, so in 35 minutes from now. Yeah, I thought he would probably give up the knight. I'll just take that. At 9 o'clock, so 35 minutes from now, we will play my tournament. I'm not sure what you call that. I've set up a tournament. I think someone put the link into the chat. So if you want to play in that, do sign up now. Hopefully it will be a lot of fun. And also, I've never actually played a tournament on Lead Chess before, so this will be a first. Okay, so I'm just a whole piece up. I think I'm just going to do something, just bring my pieces back into defense. I mean, I want to bring this bishop tree too. I also want to, if I can, avoid giving him any checks, but I think this one check, if he wants to do that, will not be so bad. And yeah, the tournament is rated indeed. Again, for those of you asking how I did in the Fluencial, I lost my 3 games. I mean, it was just an absolute nightmare. I was unbeaten in the previous 8 rounds of the season, and losing all 3. I can't even remember the last time that happened to me. It's just not a very pleasant feeling. Um, but luckily I'm off again to play some more just tomorrow. Hopefully I can redeem myself, not lose 5 more games. What am I doing? Okay, let me just not mess this one up if I can. I always feel I should really win 3-check by giving 3 checks rather than just taking all his material. San Diego, did I experience any jet lag? No, because Iceland is just 2 hours ahead of me, ahead of my time. So I think anything under 4 hours time difference is not really a big problem. And I'm making a right mess out of this. I mean, I am just completely winning, but I'm making this a lot harder than I wanted. I will also, if I go f3, I think my knight is trapped. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. Okay, I'll just let him take this pawn. But okay, he'll just play h6 now. This is a horrible game. Absolutely embarrassing stuff. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, that is also part of the reason why I've decided I really want to start working on my chess, because I really enjoy streaming, but it's not much. I mean, it would be a lot more fun if I was actually at least a bit. Oh no. Did I actually manage to lose this game? What am I doing? This was really, really bad. Oh dear. Not a good start to the stream. Hopefully it will go upwards from here. Let me see. I see Anton is already doing a great job as a mod, so thanks for that. Someone sent me an ultra bullet challenge. That's not going to happen. I mean, I have barely played bullet in ages, so yeah, ultra bullet, not gonna happen. How can I follow Fioncata? What do you mean, JustMaster2121? Follow me where? You can see here where you can follow me. So you can see I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter. You can follow me at all these places. You can follow me on Twitch. Someone's asking, when does the Lead Chess tournament start? Starts exactly half an hour from now. I think No Joker Chess has just posted the link again in the chat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, you can get a 1-minute game. Follow me in real life. I mean, I've done pretty well so far with avoiding stalkers. I know my... where are you? Just send, when I see a bullet challenge come up, I'll accept it. Okay, let me play this. I mean, it's going to be bad. But okay, let's try. I think I will also, besides working on my chess, also just start playing more online, because I think with real life chess the key is probably just putting in the work, but I think with online chess it's mostly about practice. I really want to play g4. I think I will not be able to stop myself. Okay, he goes there. Oh, there goes a pawn. Also, I mean, I like to have at least some sort of idea of what's going on in the game. And bullet, I just don't feel I can do that at the moment. Just trying to bring my pieces over. I think I'm not doing so badly here if it wasn't for my poor time situation. I mean, what is this time control? I just noticed I have plenty of time. Was this 1 minute? I just need to be careful not to stalemate. I was watching a video of my good friend Eric Hansen the other day, which was quite funny, and he managed to stalemate his opponent. So there you go, I managed to win a game of Bullet. Yay! Yay for that. Yeah, as I said, I enjoy playing Bullet, but when I play it on stream and I just get beaten up time after time, it's not much fun. But I will start playing online more. I mean, off stream, to get in some practice. Oh, there was no. Did I just play the whole board? I just played the whole game without the board. Oh dear. I was so proud of my effort. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Shit happens. I can quickly click you through the game. I'm not sure how good the game was, but I thought my time management was so good. Okay, I will play another game of Bullet to make it up to you. Go away, challenges. I was really surprised how well I was doing on time. Managed to win a queen. This was a pre-move actually. I was hoping he wouldn't see his queen was hanging, and then yeah, basically I was talking about this Eric Twitch clip where he stalemated his opponent and was raging. Yeah, and then choose replay in real time. Can I do that? Okay, let me see if I can. I'm just learning here. So board analysis. Where is this replay in real time? Well, I think it's not so important. I'll try to just in the future not forget to bring the board back up. What is my favorite opening? My favorite opening, of course, the Grand Prix. I think I've said this a lot of times. Didn't serve me well on Monday, but I love the Grand Prix. I know it's not very sound, but I love it for online blitz anyway. Let me also okay. So let's play one more game of bullets. Still haven't seen you destroy someone with bullet. Well, I just did. I just did. Pity about the board. So let me see if I have another bullet challenge. Ideally not someone too good. Okay, let's play Krellel Club. There's someone quite good here, 2400. And don't ask me what this opening is. Also, if I castle kingside, I probably shouldn't be the one attacking on that side of the board. So, oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, this game. There you see, as soon as the board is back up, I'm just embarrassing myself, basically. Slightly worried about my king, very worried about my king even in this game, yeah. Okay, let's just bring up the next challenge. That was worse than... I mean, this is karma. To not have a board and win a nice game and then put the board up and be mated like an idiot. Ah, dear. I still don't know if I'm allowed to don't know if I'm allowed to swear on stream. Also, I did mention I wasn't drinking on tonight's stream, but I really feel like a drink right now, and this is just a nightmare. I'm going to try and mate him, but it's not looking great, is it? And I really, yeah, I was saying, I really need to look into this. Can I swear? I think I need to enable this parental something now? I'm not sure. Did I just... Okay. Can I get anything here? I need to save my queen. Can't have my queen swap. I need to speed up as well. Let me try and... Well, I wanted to try and trap his queen, but I guess he can just take here. Oh. Oh. That was just a mouse slip. What I wanted to do is... Ah, sake. Okay, I'm rage quitting. Oh dear. All the best streamers swear a lot. Okay. Yeah. The stream is a lot of fun. It's great of you guys all following me, but my games. Zernix, let's play Zernix. He very kindly donated to me earlier, so of course I'll always play the people who donated so kindly. Look at my bullet rating, 1450. I mean, I know I'm not very strong at bullet, but I like to think I'm at least a tad better. Yeah, I think we're going to need... I'm going to need Anton. I'm going to need Anton. I'm also going to need to play a bit better and a bit faster. Yeah, probably looking at the chat when I'm playing isn't a great idea either. Make more mod. Yeah, I really needed a mod right now. I see that. I have a great mod, Anton. Maybe I need a couple more. But usually, I mean, people are usually very nice. I'm usually having a great time on stream. Of course, there's always the odd one out. It's not, I mean, it's not a big deal. I know there's always going to be people out there who just think they're really funny or something. But yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, now I want to go and sacrifice on h3 and just mate somehow. Oh, I thought this bishop was open already. Apparently not. I'm going to try and bring the other knight here now. Should I close? I'll close this. And then somehow I will need to bring more firepower. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. Okay, looks like I'm winning on time, but not a great game on my part at all. Yeah, sorry about that, Zernix. And yeah, Anton. Well, as I said, there will always be people, and don't worry about it at all. I have two great mods, Anton and Truth ICC, So thanks for taking care of that. Meanwhile, the tournament is getting closer. The tournament is starting in 18 minutes. We're almost up to 200 viewers. Is there a way for you to challenge me? Yeah, if you want to challenge me, just go to Lichess and my handle is Fiona. Let me see. I wanted to play some variants. Crazy House. I'll play a game of Crazy House against Ape in Super Shape. So basically, if you don't know what Crazy House is, it's basically solo bug house. So every piece I take, I can put back on the board. Really want to sacrifice already, but I guess d4 must be okay here. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Well, eat IDH. I did play you at Bullet. Ultra Bullet, as I say, is not going to happen in a little while because I'm just too slow. I need to get some practice. I need to get some practice in just normal Bullet before I can even start of dreaming of playing Ultra Bullet. How do I best go on about this? I'll just play Queen f3. Not sure how sound this was. Yeah, the True ICC, he is everywhere, but I think that just shows you what an excellent mod he is. Very glad to have him. Okay, I think I need to put a pawn here before he does. Didn't want to swap queens. Man Monkey, good to see you. And not Ultra Bullet, is Hyper. Well, anything faster than Bullet. Anything faster than Bullet is just too fast. Take, and mate. Take the queen. Well, I have to wait for him to make a move first. Okay, so he didn't take my queen. I wish I had one more pawn. I don't even know the rules of this, of what, okay. So I got a knight. What can I do with a knight? Could I have taken, is that what you were saying? Could I have mated him? Did I miss that? Did I have a mate on f7? I don't know, I have a queen now, but I'm not sure where to put it. Yeah, I had mate. Yeah, I think that's what I could just take and queen f7. I think this is, I think the reason I missed this is because when I was young in Luxembourg, we would play Buckhouse, but we were not allowed to put in a piece, we were not allowed to put checkmate on the board. So I think that explains why I miss such easy tactics, because yeah, because I'm just not used to being allowed to mate in one move. Someone's asking when my next stream is. Well, that will depend. I said I'm off to Corsica tomorrow. No, I'm not off to Corsica. I'm off to Corsica on Monday, and I'm not sure how good. My internet is there. I can't see a way forward anymore. This is terrible. It will depend on how good. If the internet is good enough to stream in Corsica, I will stream from there some point next week. Any day, really. If it isn't good enough, then I'll have to wait until I get home. I'm coming back home on the 13th, and I'm off again on the 17th, so, oh, well, didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I mean, I really have to just play a lot more and just get into the swing of things, because I only play online at the moment when I stream, which is about once a month or once every other week, and that's not good enough. Majority attack. Fiona, will there be a third Luxembourg Blitz Rapid tournament in September? Yeah, there will be. I think the dates are 22nd and 23rd of September. No, 23rd and 24th, which is a pity because it means I will have to miss it because I will be in the Isle of Man. But yeah, there will be, and I'm hoping you can make it, even if I can't. Am I planning another stream with Simon soon? I would love that, but we'll have to see. As you might know, I really had issues with streaming and using Skype at the same time. The last couple of times I tried to stream with anyone. So we'll have to see. I was thinking lately that it's strange because when I was doing this fundraiser streams for Cheddington, maybe some of you remember me playing from a lobby in Greece. I did do Skype and streaming at the same time then, and it always worked fine. And my internet here is about 10 times better than it was there. So I really need to look into what was going wrong there. And then as soon as I have that figured out, I will team up with Simon again. I mean, I love any sort of guest, but Simon is of course my favorite. We always have a lot of fun, and I think you people can tell. Lethbridge, good to see you. I was just looking at the last vlog from Iceland the other day, filmed in large parts by Lethbridge. Yeah, Reykjavik, a fantastic tournament, of course, for the Chessbra. I don't think I need to tell anyone that Aman got a GM norm and Michael got an IM norm. Only 3 norms were achieved, 2 of them from the Chessbra, so fantastic achievement. Do check out their YouTube channel, their vlogs. I mean, I got quite scared, actually, Moj, when the moment the arbiters told Aman he had his norm and you dropped the phone and my loudspeakers were going mad. So that was quite funny. Yeah, 10 minutes to go until the tournament. Let me play one more. Let me play one more game. What do I want to play? I don't want to play King of the Hill. Okay, let's play King of the Hill. Oh, but it's bullet. I didn't realize it was just 1 minute. I saw King of the Hill and I was happy. Not so happy anymore. Nightmare. Can he take on f6? No, maybe not. I think this position is actually fine for me. Wait, do I want to take his rook? Oh, yeah. Just swap everything, triple up on the g file. I mean, I'm an exchange up and my position is fine. So I really... It's quite difficult to mess this one up. I need to find a way. Maybe I should have just gone c6. Not sure where this rook is going yet, I have to say. Okay, let me try and actually play f5. Maybe that makes more sense. All I need to do to win this position is to open it up, really. I'm not doing a great job of that at the moment. I also need to remember that this is King of the Hill and not, whoops, and not allow his queen in. Why is he so slow? What's happened? Oh! What did I just say about forgetting this was King of the Hill? For a second there, I thought my computer had just frozen. I was like, why can't I make a move? Oh dear. Okay, let me catch up with the stream. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun, but I've been embarrassing myself endlessly here tonight. Let me just see what is happening in the chat. Who cares about people's eardrums? Yeah, I think I was not the only one. Yeah, maybe I should. Who is banned? Right, I'm trying to catch up with the chat, but I'm struggling. Moj, do you want to be a mod on my chat? Great memories. Great memories of my streams with David and Vlad. Yeah, we were raising money for the European Club Cup. I'm not sure if we're going to go this year or not. We'll have to find out. I think I'm going to take a break and a sip of water before the tournament starts. Let's try and see if I can actually even find my tournament. Okay, I'll make Moj a mod. I'm sure he'll make a great mod if I can find out how to do that. Mod user. Okay, so I think you should be a mod now. Moj. Well, I never thought Durrell Amps or whatever you pronounce that. I never noticed him being super bad. No, he's not a random. I met Moj in Iceland, so he's not a random. I think he'll be a great mod. Okay, this is your Paul. Well, tell your Paul to behave then. I'm not sure why people are saying he should be. Annoying as fuck. Well, just behave, Durrell Amps. Let me know how to pronounce. I don't want to have a mod battle. Actually, Anton is a quite a strict mod. Because let's say when I go to any other chat where he's a mod, let's say I watch Simon's stream, or maybe he's isn't. But the thing is, Anton likes to ban me myself, which luckily he can't do on my own stream. Play me a bullet game before the tournament. Where is there's so many questions. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play any more before the tournament starts. Because there's just 5 minutes to go. So yeah, what I wanted to do is find my tournament and see how it's getting on, if I can find it. Wait, where is the timestamp? Okay, 9 is here. Okay, Fiona Arena. We have 26 players, which I guess is quite good. I'm looking forward to playing against Asios. I was talking to Asios earlier. He said he was going to win the tournament, so we will see about that. It's 82 Boo. I've played you before. Also, caps will not help. I think we played 2 games. I'm not going to play anymore before the tournament starts. And enough disasters for tonight. I mean, I will be streaming plenty more in the future. So there will be plenty more opportunities. Yeah, so 4 minutes to go until the tournament. I see there's some questions in the tournament chat. What language is spoken in Luxembourg? Asks Usacom. Well, we speak Luxembourgish. We have our own obscure language called Luxembourgish, which I wouldn't say is a mix of German and French, but that's maybe the easiest way to explain it. What else? But also the official languages are also French and German. Yep, so good to see so many people sign up to the tournament. I think I'll get myself another glass of water before we get started. I'm a bit worried because Yeah, I call it Luxembourgish. I never know what to call. I mean, this is really quite bad considering I am from Luxembourg, but I'm never sure what to call people from Luxembourg. I always just say Luxembourgish, but I don't know if there is such a word as Luxemburger. I have no idea. Um, English is a mix. Yeah, no, I mean, I keep saying this. I think one of the big, yeah, I don't want to be on battery saver. One of the big advantages of Luxembourg as a country is that you learn all these languages as you grow up. And let me just check one more setting here. I'm a bit worried because if you saw me last time, I've just done this thing where so I have two laptops here basically, and I use one for the chat and one for my show. And at some point, and I have only one charger because I forgot the other one in Hamburg. So I switched them over, but sometimes my stream just stops working when this computer is too low on battery. So I'll try and avoid that if I can. Yeah, Luxemburger. Yeah, maybe I should learn from a man making the rel samot. But then people can't subscribe to me yet. I'm not actually sure how many followers I need to get. I'm not sure how many followers I need to get before I can enable subscriptions. But we'll see. Why not get a second screen? Yeah, I should really get a second screen. I will do that. I'm also thinking of just getting a new computer. But yeah. Okay, let me quickly get a glass of water and I'll be right back. There we go. I'm all ready for the tournament. Okay, I have to apply for a sub button. Someone's saying maybe I can get it already. Okay, so I'll look into that tomorrow. I think the tournament's starting. Yeah, and okay, thanks for all the info and tips. Wow, 43 players, 47 players, that's amazing. Last minute to sign up, guys. I think I will not risk it. I'll put this charger back where it should be. I really don't want my stream breaking down now when the tournament starts. First time in my stream. Welcome, Alon. What will I do? Well, in a second, I think any moment now, the tournament will start. What I usually do, and I'm playing Asios right in the first game. So I was saying earlier that I was talking to Asios earlier. He helped me. He's been a lot of help, actually, giving me intros to lead chess, etc., etc. And I was telling him I was looking forward to my stream and to the tournament. And he claimed he was going to win the tournament. So we'll have to see. He has a really good score against me, Asios. Too good a score for my liking. Okay, so I started out with this Grand Prix setup again, but what I want now is to get some attack. That is why I play the Grand Prix. And yeah, so just to quickly get back to that question of the person who was asking me what I will do on my streams. The funny thing is, I promised, I think I said last time that I wanted to do that I would end every stream with a 15-minute tactics session. And when I came back from the Differential and I'd done so horribly, I swore to myself I would start working on my chess. So yesterday, okay, the audio is gone. Are you sure? Okay, so some people, audio seems to be gone for some people. If it's gone for you, just refresh the page. I think it should be fine. Yeah, and so yesterday I got back home with all this newfound motivation. I went on the tactics trainer. I do the tactics trainer because I started there. I was doing it on Chess 24, and I lost like 100 rating points within the first 20 minutes. So I thought, okay, again, I mean, with the tactics, it's the same as with the bullet. So I will practice a bit first before I play them on stream. Okay, so audio is fine. Good to know. Okay, so about my position, I am now up 20 seconds on the clock, and I also I mean, if you know me, the first thing you will know is when I get to play f4 and f5, I'm just really happy. Actually, how many people are in the tournament? Can I check that here? Okay, I'll do it later. I'll focus on trying to win this game first. And yeah, it's really good to see so many of you in the tournament. d4 for black. Okay, so now we have this position looks so good. I just need to get my pieces to the g file now. I think I'll swap this one off so I can remove my king and my bishop. Okay, so I want to put this guy here. I want to put my bishop to f4. I think he will try to get something on this diagonal. He'll probably play bishop d6, queen c7. Yeah, so I put this guy here. I'll put my queen to g3. I assume he might play bishop d6. I think I can play this now. And then next I want to just play bishop f3. Rook g1. I was going to say mate. There is no mate. But okay, I mean, this position is a dream, really. Dream position. Can I try and kick that knight out somehow? This annoying knight. Did I? No. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think d4 should be a threat. Someone's asking, have I ever played a tournament in Greece? I've played many, many youth tournaments, world youth, European youth, when I was young. And then I played 3 years ago, I think, in Paleochora, which I really enjoyed in Crete. I was thinking I have to play more tournaments there. It's just brilliant, really. Guess knight c4 now, when I was thinking just going rook c1 and take with the rook here. Don't want to swap queens. I'm still dreaming of mating Asios. Thank you for the feedback at the DK line. I was saying earlier I wasn't too satisfied myself, but yeah. Okay, just let me think. How will he take back here? Guess he'll take with the rook. Ah, with the queen, okay. Okay, so he got his wish now to swap queens. So I have to give up on my mating ideas, but what I still have is this massive passed pawn on e6. I also have the c file. I have a time advantage. I guess his knight wants to go into e4, but I'm not sure how big a problem that is. And now I've lost the chat. I hate it when this happens. I'll have to switch this around. But first, as I say, let me win this game. I have a knight against the bishop. I think my knight is probably dominating his bishop. I'll just bring my knight here. This is just, I mean, this must be game over, surely. Must be game over. Just figuring out the best way to do this. Oh no, did I? This wasn't the best way to do it, but should still be good enough. But I've made life harder for myself than I wanted to. If it's my move, can I just go d6, d7, give up this pawn? I'm not sure. If I don't win this game, I'm actually going to start crying. Like literally start crying. As I said, making life a lot more complicated than it should be. Displaying some fantastic endgame technique here, people. Can I? Am I messing this up? Please tell me I'm not. I brought the rook here so that I could then shield my king. I'm making a right mess out of this one, a right mess. To think how easily winning this was and what I made of it. It's pretty bad. I'm not even sure this is even winning any longer. Maybe not. Probably not. Oh dear, that was embarrassing. That was really, really, really bad. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Asios. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Now let me bring the chat back. Luckily, I couldn't see what any of you were saying about my pathetic performance. Back to tournament. Is that how I get another game? I'm really upset about this one. Okay, so who's playing here? This is all new territory to me. I mean, as I said, it's my first tournament. I will need to find out how this even works. So my second game's just started. I'm white again against Johnny DJ, another Grand Prix. I mean, that previous game, how could I possibly not win that position? I literally had everything I could possibly dream of. Okay, let me just bring back the chat first. I think I'm probably quite happy. I missed what was going on in there. And yeah, really, I need to learn the tournament rules first. Okay, I now have the chat back because I don't know anything about these things. I read up on it briefly, like berserking and whatever, but in practice, still not sure what it means. Okay, so I'll try and do a better job of converting this one than I did before. We're up to, I mean, I was away from the chat for like 5 minutes and we're up to 250 viewers, so that's brilliant. Also great, of course, to have so many people actually playing in the tournament. And I'll once again do the only thing I know what to do, this is to attack. So someone's saying berserking cuts your time in half, and if, yeah, I need to, where is the berserking button? Maybe I need to find out about that. And when do I have to push it? If you berserking, so I lose my increment, is that what you're saying? Okay. Okay, I think berserking is not for me. Maybe on another stream when I have some wine. But for today, let's try and remain sensible and actually just, I mean, I'd just be happy if I could play a decent game of chess, really. Okay, so he's taken here. I doubt he's ever going to castle any longer. Again, this is the position I dream of getting when I play. I mean, this is a Grand Prix player's dream, I think. Someone's asking, how do I join the tournament? I don't actually know if you're allowed to join the tournaments once it's started. If someone could let me know. And okay, so so this is I think this is the standing. So the leader is berserk only, just when I said I wasn't gonna go berserk. And I guess this symbol must stand for berserking or something. Okay, so people can join the tournament at any point, which is great. As I say, just finding out about these things myself. At the start of the game, you see a button next to your clock. Okay, I'll try that if I play someone low rated enough. So what does he want to do? He wants to come here and swap queens. So I'll try and avoid that. I don't know if I want to play knight e3 or knight f2. I think knight here looks good, and try to bring the knight into f5. So clueless. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I just started streaming a month ago or so. I just signed up to Lead Chess a month ago, and I didn't really have much time to play when I wasn't streaming, but I will do that, and I will become an expert soon. Hi, Moj. I haven't actually seen Moj. Where is Moj? Can't even see him. Moj is my new mod. Got to meet Moj in Reykjavik. I was thinking when I met Moj, I thought once I can afford to just bring a guy to a tournament to just be my cameraman, that's probably a sign that I made it. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen that. I know he wasn't there just purely as a cameraman, but still pretty amazing. I'm not sure what's going on with my opponent. He's playing very slowly. Does this just win a piece? I'm not sure what he's going to do now because I'm hitting this and this. So I guess he wants to mate me now, but no, he's just dropped a piece. Yeah, so talking of cameramans, I think this game is in the bag. I'm a piece up and I have the attack. As long as I don't get mated or something. And yeah, what I was saying, speaking of cameraman, is that I've started actually doing vlogs myself. I was talking about it. Well, I've been thinking of doing some for a while. It's not like, oh, it just crossed my mind now that there's a thing called vlogs. But okay, I'll just swap queens, I think. Yeah, so I got inspired a bit when I saw Moj and the chess bras in Reykjavik, and then this weekend I saw another chess bra, Robin van Kampen in the English for NCL. We were talking about this. So I filmed my first vlog on a couple of days ago. I put it up. You can find it on my YouTube channel. It's just Fjonkata. And it's weird. He was playing so slowly, this guy. And now he's out of time. Is he just taking the mickey? I'm not sure what he's doing. But yeah, what was I saying? That I uploaded my first vlog to YouTube, and I'm off to Corsica on Monday, and my brother has actually agreed to help me film some stuff, so I will have a cameraman myself as well. There won't be much chess involved, but it should still be good fun. Where is the mate? Is this mate? I hope so. I think so. Okay, there we go. Okay, back in it. Uh, you get mated, I'm sure. Yeah. No, I managed to avoid doing that. Back to the tournament. Um, mm, mm, mm. Would I like to battle you? I'm not sure what that means. I'm probably gonna decline the offer for now. Okay, and we have another game. Who are we playing? Adiemus. I think I played Adiemus before. Oh yeah, I can actually see that here. Um, Sorry guys, I was just thinking about what someone was saying. Ah, I forgot to go berserk. Ah, Corsica. Corsica will be a holiday. Going to join my parents and my brother. They are already over there. I wish I could have gone a bit earlier, but as I said, I'm playing French Women's League tomorrow, actually. In under 24 hours, I'll be back at the board again, battling to avoid relegation with my French team Vendôme. And then on Monday I fly out to Corsica. I'm just going for 5 days, but I hail actually from Corsica. I'm half French, half Luxembourgish, and my mother is from Corsica. And Corsica is just my favorite place in the world. So I'm just going to relax for a few days with my family and do some chess, of course, soak up some sun. What do I think about the girl getting kicked out of the tournament for her seductive dress? Well, I think there's not much I need to say. I mean, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This was a 12-year-old girl they were talking about, and her dress was perfectly normal. I mean, yeah, there's not much I can say. I just hope people like that aren't allowed to organize more tournaments. Okay, so what am I? Once again, it looks like I'm trying to mate my opponent. And yeah, I need to at least try Berserk once. That's true. Okay, so after Queen f6, what will he do? f4. I'll try and remove this knight and bring the queen over. Maybe play f5. Let's see. And yeah, I will try. Maybe next game I'll try this Berserk thing. In this position, maybe I should. I'm not sure what I should have done. I'm not so happy about this. What I really want to do is play f5 and play d4 next. I think if I get d4 in, I'm really happy. Just develop this bishop. I mean, I have a space advantage. I have a development advantage. Think I'm doing very well here. Now this bishop I'll put here. This knight will just come back to f6 and then maybe go to d5, maybe to g5. Maybe take away this square from him first. I'm also a pawn up. Oh no, I'm not a pawn up. Oh dear, I'm having trouble counting to 6. I'm not a pawn up, but I still think I'm doing very well. Can I go knight here? Does that make any sense at all? A bishop here? I'm not sure what bishop c4 did, if anything at all, but let's see. Need to get my pieces to better squares somehow. Can I do this? Yeah, so I was hoping to provoke b4, but again, not actually sure how much sense it made. Yeah, I can't see the photos in the chat, but I think this thing in Malaysia, this girl was only 12 years old, so I think you shouldn't even be allowed to say that a 12-year-old is dressed inappropriately. It reminds me of this story. What was it also United Airlines who didn't let some girls board because they were wearing leggings or something? I mean, it's just such a mad, mad world we live in. And yeah, this position I was claiming to be so happy with, I'm not so happy with anymore. I made a right mess out of this one. Still have the bishop here, but I don't think that is such a big deal here. Okay, I'll come back and try to regroup and think what I want to do. I'll play b5 if he lets me. I need to speed up as well. It's always United. Yeah, I mean United again. Been going through some tough times. Okay, so I'll try to, I think my bishops are doing a good job controlling all the squares, so I'll try to bring my queen in. I guess he'll try, well now he can't swap queens because this knight is hanging, which is good. I think I want to try and keep queens on the board if I can. But then to go where? Just to go to a2 maybe? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I was worried about that. I almost blundered my queen in a move there. Really need to get some proper sleep tonight. Okay, so now we have this position where I have the bishop here. And again, I'm pretty sure I'm better here, but I'm just not sure if it's enough to win. I'm not even sure what I should do. I guess bringing my king in makes a lot of sense. Maybe break some... Maybe I can try and break with g5 at some point. Play bishop f1 next, and then... Okay, so he lets me play g5. Is that good? Does that make sense? Slightly worried about him taking with the... I was slightly worried about him taking with the f-pawn and then pushing the h-pawn. But now I've given him knight some squares as well. Okay, so we... didn't expect this one. So if I take it, it's just a draw. What's my... This is bad. The good thing is his knight doesn't really have many squares, but the bad news is I have no plan at all. I think I'll just take this knight and just make a draw. It's not, oh, can I get in here actually? Has he messed up? Okay, so he has to go here, I think, and then go king c4. King c2. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should have. Yeah, I should have played d3 first, but probably wouldn't make much of a difference. Can I give up this pawn? Probably not. I can try though. Don't think I can ever lose this position. Although I say that, I can probably lose anything really. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can make progress here. I'll try. I'll try to push this, but yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure why I'm playing on, I have to say. If I could get here, but I'll never manage to do that. Unless he lets me. What's he doing? He's really playing with 5. Oh, did I miss C? I missed C4, I think. Phew, he didn't see it. I think I was in big trouble there after C4. And this is such a long game, and what is actually going on here? So let's say if it was my move again. Probably go here. Yeah, again, I wasn't looking at the chat because I'm quite low on time. I know it looks like I'm trying to lose this position, but I might have some winning chances now. Some losing chances too. Oh dear. Yeah, I think this is just winning now, actually. Yeah, sorry about that, Adiemos. Horrible game on my part. Just keep my pawn. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It's silly. Silly, silly. There's no need. If you can get an extra queen, that should be enough, really. Yeah, not my best game. Yeah, dear. Let me catch up with the chat. Oh no, not I think Spuriki. I think he was in the chat in Reykjavik as well. The same old jokes. Okay. Let me take care of this guy. Sometimes I forget I can actually mod myself. So let me just ban Spuriki. Okay, back to tournament. Yeah, I shouldn't forget to berserk my next game. And yeah, Diemos, GG's. Oh, sorry about that finish. So what is happening in the tournament? Okay, so where is the berserk button? Here. But this guy is too good. I'm not gonna do it now. Okay, so this guy wants to play with me. I can't believe half an hour is already. I think in this tournaments where you just play as many games as possible, spending like 15 minutes on an opposite colored bishop ending isn't great, is it? Okay, let's just go for the kill. Oh. Why do I... How many times in my life have I missed this move c4? I remember when I was young losing a piece like that. And this just makes me want to cry. And look at the opening he played, and now he's got a really good position. This just isn't fair. Okay, so let's try to attack him somehow. Maybe my position isn't actually that bad, except I got a dead knight here. A dead knight here. I probably want to take this one and secure this knight. and then just bring all my pieces to the f-file. So what I'll do now is play rook here, queen f2, and rook f1. I wonder if he's going to castle queenside. I'd say it's unlikely. Should probably have gone for this pawn instead of... Yeah, that was silly. I don't know why I didn't just play queen here instead of queen f2. Stupid, because now he's going to go in here, I'll take, and he'll take here, I guess. Not quite sure where I'm going yet. Okay, so he ended up castling, but this is a free piece, which I will gladly take. And there we go. Again, not the cleanest of games, but... Yeah, I think there was a question in the chat earlier about whether girls play more aggressively. I think I've seen this being said a lot. I'm not sure how true it is. I find that often women tournaments tend to be a lot more interesting to follow, more decisive results, more fighting chess. Berserk my next game. Okay, I'll try. But I'm just playing all these good guys. I don't want to... I'll berserk at some point. I still have... How long can I berserk for? And Davis won. I actually did incredibly well on the wine front with Simon. I think Simon only managed to win one bet of me the entire tournament. So yeah, I think bets... I've won a lot of bets against Simon. Not doing very well against me in general when it comes to those. What's the tournament standing? How badly am I doing? 9 points. Need to get some more points. But I love how every game I've played in this tournament, I love the positions I got. I didn't always make the best of them, but very happy with the tournament, the positions I got. Okay. I'm basically in my element in positions like this. And so if you saw my Ferenciel game against Sophie Millet, you will know that they were not always sound, my attacks. Like, I think I had a good position against Sophie, or what I thought at least was a very good attacking position. And then it just turned out it wasn't actually that great. So yeah, I love attacking positions, but what often happens is that I just get over optimistic. But in this case, I think I'm over optimistic for a reason. I really like my position again. I just noticed I think my opponent went berserk because he almost has no time left. Fell for this stupid trick. Is my queen just lost? No. I didn't want to lose my queen. That's not nice. I was doing so well here, so well. And okay, so he went berserk. So does that mean that I also lose more points? No, surely not. Surely not. Can I trick him somehow? Somehow. I really need to get that knight here, but I don't know how to do that. I would also love to get a bishop here to get control of this diagonal, but I don't know how to do that either. His pieces are going to come in. Okay, so I'll try and take this square from him at least. This doesn't look great, does it? Demoralized. Can't even see a move. If I go rook d1, he goes bishop e2. No, I can't really see a move. I'll resign this one. Bishop g3, I mean, that was painful. But kudos to Tonu. What are people saying about Moj again? What was the problem with making him a mod? How about Delrams? Yeah, thank you for the game, Tonu. I'll try not and get my queen trapped the next time. I mean, as you can clearly see, I'm just getting the hang of this. It's still all fairly new to me. But I will do a lot more streams in the future, I promise. At least once a week. I know I was away now for 2 weeks, but I just couldn't stream. Internet in Reykjavik was dreadful. It was horrible in differential as well, so there was just no way I could stream. And Cristofo. Okay, so I'm 2-0 down against Cristofo, so it's time to get some revenge. I still don't have an opening. I forgot to berserk. Okay, next game I'll berserk no matter what. Promise. Who should be unmodded? Moj. What do people have against Moj? Or who do you want to amp it AP? Who do you want to unmod? Yeah, I said Idbu. No matter what, I'll do it next game. If that's good enough. Yeah, I have no idea if this is even a move. Okay. Yeah, Anton squared me is the best. I love Anton squared me. He bans people, rightfully so. Well, how do I always get this problem with this square here on e6? I know this looks like an awful move, but okay, what I want to do is play h6. Knight h7, knight f6. Bit slow, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Well, he bans me too. I think then Anton loves banning people, but he is very good at his job. What is this move? What the hell is this? Why isn't this just a free piece? I don't get it. I hope I'm not gonna just get mated, but I can't see it. Can I just also put the other knight there? Might be even stronger. Yeah, I don't see it. I can't see it. There he goes. Right, I mean this. I know I've said must be game over quite a lot tonight, but surely this must be game over. Just not to get mated. Swap some pieces, get my king into safety, take this annoying pawn on e6. Thank you very much, Truth ICC, for tuning in. Always much appreciated. And see you next time. And yeah, thanks again. Undercooked chicken. Why don't you just relax, sit back, and enjoy the show? You don't need to get banned. If you really want to, I'm sure we can arrange that for you, but there's no need to do that. Okay, let me just go and collect this e6 pawn. I like how he hasn't given up. Christopher wants to mate me here, but I won't let that happen. Not this time, Christopher. Not this time. You know, I'm going to play a terrible move and just go here, because I just don't even want to give him that pawn. Goat Boy! Well, you can play a game with me if you register to the tournament. We are playing a tournament right now. So I think you can still take part in that, as far as I know. How do I swap queens? I mean, my conversion tonight has been so incredibly poor. Yeah, Harry the H-pawn didn't get any action yet. That's a good point. I think personally I prefer Freddy the F-pawn. He's always getting a lot of action in my games. I mean, why did I even open my king like that? I'm not sure. Like, if I don't win this game, I'm just going to stop the stream right there. Right there. Just going to take everything, hoping hoping there's no mate. There should be no mate, although I'm starting to get slightly worried. Someone's asking what the time control was for this. 3 + 2. Part of me is wondering how this game is even still going on. How I've not managed to make it so much easier. I mean, what am I up? A piece and a pawn. And 20 seconds on the clock. Must be enough, surely. Surely. Let me get the other computer some more power before I lose the chat again. Surely. Surely. Did I just take this rook? I think so. Or had I had enough? I think I had enough. Now I'm just going to swap queens. So there's no way he can keep the queens on the board now. And that should be it. Okay, at last. Okay, so I promised I would berserk the next game. I'll do that. I think the tournament is almost over. 13 more minutes to go, so let's berserk. Did I also lose my increment, or did I just lose half of my allocated time? I'm not sure. Okay, so I lost my increment as well. I'm not sure why I let anyone convince me this was a good idea. Losing my time and my increment. So once again, what am I going to do? Try and mate him. What a surprise. The Yenish, something we discussed actually in Reykjavik. We saw quite a few Yenish gambits, mostly by our good friend Bjorn. It's an opening I quite like to play. Maybe objectively not a very good opening, but a lot of fun to play. I mean, I'm really slow as it is anyway, but if I lose half of my 3 minutes... But okay, we'll try to make the best out of it. I think this position isn't actually that bad for me. I'm not even down a pawn. Even if he takes on f6, I'm not worried about taking with the pawn, because I'll play king h8 and get my pieces to the g file. Yeah, there are always issues in this opening with squares on f7 and e6, but I can't see how he's going to take advantage of it just yet. As I say that, okay, I'll try to. I was going to sack the rook, but I'll try and keep it for a bit longer. This bishop is really annoying on h6 now, though. This position is really interesting. I'm not sure what's going on. If I can get d5 and e4, and I'm very happy. But I don't think he will let me. But I think now I'm happy. This bishop isn't annoying anymore. I'll get my bishop back to c7. Just need to speed up, really. Am I the only woman streaming at Lichess? I'm actually not sure if anyone is even streaming on any other sites. I was thinking of this. Of course, there are people like Anna Rudolph, Stopiko, who do a lot in chess, but I don't know if there is any actual streamers apart from me. Okay. I guess he has to play bishop f4. Don't think he wants. Okay, he wants to let me come in. This is looking good now, all of a sudden. I think he has to go rook here. And I probably will just... I like this. I like the way this has gone. If I can avoid losing on time. I mean, look at this king. This king is not a happy camper. Did I trap his queen? Does he have any squares? Don't think so. So now, just not to... shit. Shit! I'm too slow. Too slow. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Ah, this game was so good. Just too slow. 2 weeks too slow. It's looking so promising. Let me catch up with the chat. That must have been a mate. Someone's asking if I would date King's Crusher. Probably not. Probably not. Isn't it called Schliemann Gambit? Well, it's called both. You can call it Schliemann or Jenisch. Berserk again, no. I've had enough Berserk for a night. Or for a lifetime, really. Yeah, I need to... I will enable the... unclick the family button. I think this is... What is going on here? I think this might be the last game of the night. Of the tournament, anyway. 7 minutes to go. Who's leading? Berserk only. How good is Berserk only? From Bosnia. Rated 2360. He's playing Tonu, who I was playing earlier. Do you have to be rated over 2000 to date me? No, you don't. No, you don't. It's quite funny. I only had 3 or 4 boyfriends, but I've had anywhere from the range of 1600 to 2700. This was when I was very young. It didn't last very long. But I should focus on my game rather than telling you guys about my love life. I've been talking too much, saying too much already, I feel. And my game has been suffering from it. Okay, so this bishop, I'm not sure if it's good or bad there. I'm going to get my other bishop back here. I think Simon and I adopt this, the Fioni attack in Iceland. When you bring the bishop back, queen d3, try to mate. No rating is also fine. As long as you're funny and tall. I always say tall. I like tall guys. Funny is important and nice. Just be nice. Okay, let's try and mate him. I'm not sure what's going on. You're 6.4. I'm not sure. I'm really bad at the... I only do meters. Don't really know what 6.4 is. I liked my position a lot better just a minute ago, I have to say. Don't want to swap queens. I'm also worried after I blundered my queen earlier. Not that tall in Europe. 196 is very tall. I doubt you are that if you think you're not very tall. 196 is very tall. Game is a right mess. I should just be careful not to get my queen trapped again. His bishop is annoying me. I think I'll try and get rid of that. I could have just taken it if I wanted to get rid of it. What the hell am I doing? Not sure what he's doing either. Okay, I guess he wants to play on the H file now. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's no excuse. Should try and finish this tournament on a good note at least. 3 meters. 3 meters is tall enough. Wow, we're over 300 viewers. Amazing. I really didn't expect that. So, I mean, even before we end the show, thanks already to everyone for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. I didn't expect so many people to take part in my tournament. Really had a lovely night. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, as I said, many more streams to come. Can I take this pawn, or is that very greedy? I'll just take it, see what happens. And then if I can, I'll also take this pawn and try to check him. I think this has suddenly turned... oh. Am I missing something here? Don't think so. Don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, and where is the mate? There must be a mate, surely. Still don't see it. I have a minute on the clock. Check. Can't see it. Okay, I'll just do this boring thing and just take this knight out. Where was the mate? Did I miss a mate? I think it should be enough still, but I must have missed something there, surely. Surely. Got to go, King of Endgame. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for all your comments. And yeah, I think this just wins a queen. So that's that. Okay, and I think that concludes the tournament. I think we are 1 hour in. I set it for 1 hour. The pairings are now closed. So who won the tournament? Farmville. Well done, Farmville. Second place, Mooney. Berserk only, finishing in third. I came 22nd. Where is Asios? How do I even do this? Can I do this? Asios. I hope he's behind me in the standings, but I can't. Too bad, I don't know how to look him up in the standings. Maybe here? Did he not finish the tournament? Can't see Asios. Ah, he came 8th. Okay. I'll do better. I'll do better next time. But yeah, really enjoyed this first tournament. Let me quickly catch up with the chat, see if I missed anything. No, I don't think so. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Zernix. Also, thank you very much for your kind donation. Always a pleasure indeed. Pleasure is mine. This first tournament experience couldn't have gone any better. Really enjoyed every minute of it, apart from when I was playing terrible chess. I am going to end the stream now, I think. It's been 2 hours. I still have to finish packing. I'm off in the morning. I really need a good night's sleep. I'm very tired. But as I said, I will be streaming plenty more in the future. I will also be vlogging, so keep an eye out on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a brilliant night. I will be back very soon. Thank you to all of you. I mean, I can't believe how many of you there have been. Let me just come back to the screen. So once again, as I said, I just started vlogging. I'm hoping to upload a lot more of them next week in Corsica. I got my brother to be my own camera, so Moj style. Yeah, and then some more streams. I'll see if the internet is good enough in Corsica. If it is, I'll do a stream next week. Otherwise, the week after. But thanks to all of you for being so lovely. Thanks for the games. Thanks for your comments. And yeah, I'll upload this video to YouTube now in case you missed the beginning. So do follow me on YouTube also for my vlogs. And that's it. It's always hard for me to say goodbye. I really enjoy the stream. So, but as I said, I have a game tomorrow, so I better get ready for that. And I'll see you guys very soon. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye. Bye.